Well, hello. I just thought that I would have kind of a talk thing going on here. Can it be Frank? Well, can it be Tammy? Anyways, just wanted to kind of talk about relationships. I've been married 4 times. I'm on husband number 4 right now, and this one might be the one. But it took me a lot to get around to this one. I would love to share some things with you about my exes. I could really write a book on it. I'm afraid to talk about the first two because I have children with them, but the last one was a sex addict. And no, ladies, it's not a joke. I mean, he was the real deal. Um, I didn't really catch him until I was on the phone after 2 years of being married to him, and I was talking to him when I hung up. I went to call him back, and I heard him talking to somebody else, saying, "Well, hi there, I'll meet you anywhere," blah 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 blah, And I thought, what, And I started screaming, "Hey, Bob, who are you talking to?" And he just hung up. He didn't realize it. Well, he was leaving a message on one of those places where you can meet people on the telephone before it was online. And he was, talking sexual and stuff. And I heard what he'd said, I'd rather not go into detail on that. But anyway, because we're on YouTube and I don't want certain people to get on here and hear what I got to say. But that's how I caught him leaving an ad on a place to meet. And he confessed to me that he'd been going to prostitutes, and he'd made moves on almost anything that moved. He made a move on. It was a nightmare. I really don't, it's hard to talk about. I had to go through a lot, and I was just wondering if anybody else has gone through this. Were you ever married to a sex addict? I had to monitor everything, the phone calls, the computer, the TV set. I had to put blocks on stuff. It was like babysitting, a 40-something-year-old guy. I mean, he was like a child. You couldn't trust him. And I stayed with him for 10 years trying to work things out. 10 years. Okay. And actually, every person I've been married to, there's been some sexual problems. All three different, but all something to do with sex. I really can't talk about the first two. I wish I could, but I don't want to hurt my children. Um, Anyways, I could talk all I want to about that third one, because I never had kids, and a lot of things went on in that marriage. It was pretty crazy. Anywho, hey ladies, um, you want to share anything, or let me know what we could talk about? I used to, excuse me, I used to do a high school newspaper called the Aardvark, and I was called Miss Hammy, and people would write into me. They didn't know it was me, and I would answer questions. I wouldn't mind doing that right here, right now. Anyway, um, it's kind of hard to talk on this camera thing here. There's nobody else around, but I've had an interesting life, and I wouldn't mind sharing some things with you, and hope that y'all will share stuff with me. Anyways, I got to go back and drive the bus, so have a blessed day. God bless. Bye bye.